For 4 out of 5 people, reading may be something that's taken for granted. For the other person, it could be an everyday struggle. Dyslexia is an issue that's getting more attention, but educators say sometimes too late. Taylor Clark explains.
Well, Maria, educators say that students with dyslexia can get help and learn how to read. But as KTUU photojournalist Joshua Maxwell and I learned, it's still a challenge to even discover there's a problem.
You can rewire their brain and they can learn how to read.
A simple answer to the complicated question of helping students with dyslexia from Diane Orr at ASD. In the district, Special Ed Director Kendra Bartz says the process and those children all start in the same classroom.
And if a student isn't making progress in that curriculum just within the normal classroom, we start putting in interventions for that student.
Orr and Bartz say there are assessments for all students to find out if they're having trouble reading.
But if we go through all that process and a student still isn't making progress, we do look at special education then.
Once there, they say students get more time and intense instruction. But Heather Walton at Reading Right Alaska, who taught at ASD for 2 years, says they're getting help too late.
You try to get your kid help, they are tested, they don't qualify because they have to score so low to qualify for services in the school district.
ASD and Walton say often teachers aren't even trained to help those students until after they're hired, and even then, time is limited. Walton says Alaska is one of only 7 states without dyslexia legislation, and educators say it's time.
The Department of Education and Early Development does provide some services and resources for school districts, but beyond that, I would appreciate and I would look forward for our state, our legislature and governor to come together to talk about the importance of reading. I would welcome a bill about reading.
And last summer, a reading task force was started by the school district, and that was by the state, and dyslexia was part of its focus. Tonight on the NewsHour, we'll introduce you to some people who show us ways to make living with dyslexia a whole lot easier.
That affects a lot of people. Important topic. Thank you.